We are back to tourist mode and heading to city center. Public transport is the best way to explore the city. We just hopped on to the bus and the destination stop would be the Spire of Dublin. We got down to this beautiful live performance with a hot summer vibe. The clock ticks 12 exactly and we are hungry. We are heading to a restaurant called Istanbul Kebab House, Hyderabad House. They offer biryanis, curry, kebabs, rolls, shawarma and whatnot. Let's try a full chicken dum biryani here. Talking about the taste could never be compared to the original Hyderabadi biryani. But if you really have cravings, you can count on this. Our lunch done right and we are completely packed with energy for the city tour. Today's itinerary is all about history, monument, architecture and iconic spots of Dublin. Join with me to enjoy this beautiful city tour. First stop for the day, Trinity College, Dublin. This university was founded back in 1592 when Elizabeth I of England was on the throne. This university has witnessed the Civil War, Revolution and the unification of Great Britain and independence. The college was also visited by Queen Victoria in 1900 and women were first admitted in 1904. One of the 7 ancient universities of Britain and Ireland, as well as Ireland's oldest university. Why are we here today? To visit 2 major attractions. One is Bell Tower and the Book of Kells. Trinity College Campanile, otherwise known as Bell Tower. It stands nearly 100 feet tall and has become one of the Dublin's most iconic image. The campanile is encircled by Corinthian columns and the 4 figures at its base represent divinity, science, medicine and law. It was built in the year of 1853 by the famous Belfast architect Sir Charles Lanyon. There is a superstitious saying or a funny fact that students who pass beneath it when the bell toll will fail their exams. Those who are interested in architecture, this place is a must visit. It's time to visit the next attraction, the Book of Kells. Trinity College Library is one of the most incredible in the world. It's unbelievably beautiful and is a home to the Book of Kells and the Rainbow Heart, which is the national symbol of Ireland. The old library of Trinity College is the largest library in Ireland. And we are here with our entry tickets booked to visit the long room where the Book of Kells is kept. Before walking into the long room, there was some exhibition happening, and this exhibition had some exhibits 1000 years old, scripts and writings, Book of Kells, and how the Book of Kells was written. And these were the kinds of inks used to write the Book of Kells. What is Book of Kells actually? It is a gospel book from the 9th century and it is housed at Trinity College. The manuscript is made from 340 leaves made of vellum with the inscriptions in iron gall ink. On its pages, alongside the Latin text, are many full-page drawings of animals and portraits in vibrant colors. Why the book is so famous? It is an illuminated manuscript gospel book written in Latin containing the 4 Gospels of New Testament together with various prefatory texts and tables. And it's time to walk into the long room, the old library. This is the most famous room in the old library as the long room. This room houses 200,000 of library's oldest books. I was just stunned looking to this room. 300 years old and 65 meters long. There's a good reason why the long room in Trinity College is one of the most photographed rooms in Dublin. It's carved with an elegant wooden barrel ceiling and lined with marble bustles of prominent writers, philosophers and supporters of the college. It's very difficult not to be wowed when you walk into the long room's hushed chamber. Are you guys planning for a vacation to Ireland? Add this to your itinerary. Every iconic tourist spot ends up with buying some souvenirs. I'm collecting mine. With the wow factor, it's time to end the tour of Trinity College and walking towards our next destination, the Dublin Castle. There are more than one entrances for the Dublin Castle. You can enter through either sides. This castle holds a huge history to it, and if you are bored of history, please do mute the portion. Dublin Castle is one of the most important buildings in Irish history. It was constructed in early 13th century on the site of a Viking settlement. It served for centuries as the headquarters of English and later British administration in Ireland. The castle was originally developed as a medieval fortress under the orders of King John of England. It had 4 corner towers linked by high curtain walls and was built around a large central enclosure. The medieval or gunner's tower is the oldest, most intact, and it survives today. It was built in the year between 1204 to 1228. It is under restoration and currently closed to the public. Let's explore the inside areas of the castle. Once you enter inside the castle, you'll have the ticket counters and the storage lockers either sides. It starts with the Grand Imperial Staircase, which was created in 1749. It has been the part of main ceremonial route used during the inauguration of the President of Ireland in the State Apartment. The State Drawing Room was created in 1838 and was used mainly by successor viceroys as a formal sitting room for holding audiences with Irish courtiers. The room is still used by the President of Ireland for the reception of visiting dignitaries. The next we see is the Throne Room, was the once epicenter of royal ceremony in Ireland. It was created in the year 1788 as an audience chamber in which the Viceroy received guests on behalf of British monarch. St. Patrick's Hall is one of the Ireland's greatest ceremonial rooms. It was developed in the mid-18th century as a castle's ballroom. In 1788, the Italian artist Vincenzo Valdri began work on the painted ceiling that survives today as the most important scheme of its type in Ireland. There are many more staterooms and many more histories. Please do visit to know more. Touring of Dublin Castle comes to an end and we are heading to our next divine spot. The cathedral is a place where history is alive and tradition breathes, where lives are remembered and transformed, and where all are welcome to experience and explore the loving presence of God. We are at St. Patrick's Cathedral, Dublin. This cathedral was founded in the year 1191 as a Roman Catholic cathedral and is currently the national cathedral of the Church of Ireland. The present cathedral building, in terms of shape and size, dates from 1220 to 1259. It was constructed on the site of an ancient well which was supposed to have been used by St. Patrick himself. The building replaced an earlier, probably a wooden church, and it is made of local limestone and imported stone from Bristol. We booked our tickets online and entry ticket per adult €9. This entry ticket comes with an audio guide. Click the button in the audio guide, you get the history. I was amazed and awestruck to see such a beautiful architecture. I would highly recommend this place. The church is a formidable monument. Indoors, one can feel the sanctity of the religion. The stained glass windows are beautiful and tell a story. St. Peter's Chapel is a serene sitting place for the meditation. I love the steel rubbing stations for the pictures of St. Patrick's and others. While it is basically a church, it gives a sense of holiness and greatness while walking around the twists and turns of aisles. We came out with completeness and ended up buying a souvenir, a fridge magnet of Cathedral. To know more about, you are welcome to Ireland. The beautiful city tour ends here. Hope you would have enjoyed this trip. Catch you soon with another awesome video. Until then, it's bye from Kitchen Clicks by Mano with love.